Well, I'd like to ask you how you know the blower needs to be cleaned.
Because I opened the system and checked it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did not open the blower.
He offered.
Brian Grimes, your real estate mentor, back with another episode of Rehab Nightmares, where we look at other people's properties, their interactions with contractors, and we try to teach you so that you can learn from their mistakes. Once again, if you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, leave a comment that says, I subscribed. When you do that, I'm going to send you free training that's going to show you how to get properties for pennies on the dollar all across the country. You can get started with no cash, no credit, no nothing, right? So this is absolutely free. Make sure you leave that comment that I subscribed, and I'll send it right to you. Now let's get right into it.
We're back at Inside Edition's House of Shame.
House
and
of
today
Shame.
We're checking out air ducts, those vents in your home that over time can build up with dust, debris, and mold.
Very factual.
First, we had 3 experts check out our system.
This just needs a basic cleaning. There is nothing out of the ordinary here.
Okay, so right here, they brought out some experts to look at the property, and this is something that all of us should do, right? If you're new to real estate and you don't know how to put a property back together, what the issues are with the property, just pay a contractor, a qualified general contractor, to give you a bid. Give them $200. It'll save you $10,000, if not $20,000 on somebody coming in and trying to burn you, right? You just want an honest assessment. So doing that, that's a big major key right there. You should always do that when you're new to the game.
Remember, our House of Shame has hidden cameras all around, even a one-way
Okay, we're running
mirror
a
that
sting
you can't
operation
see
on 'em.
in, but we can see out. Our experts are watching from a control room set up in the basement. It's time to call companies that specialize in air duct cleaning.
Come on in.
This guy came in with an incredible deal. He would clean the air
What's this
ducts in
deal?
the whole house for $29.
That's a red flag for me. $29 to clean, really to do anything, right? In real estate, it's too low. I mean, it's going to cost this guy at least $10, $15 in gas and tolls to just get out to your property, right? So how could he run a business making like a $9 profit spread on every project? He can't really do that. You can't run a business making $10 per visit. It costs money to get leads. It costs money to keep the lights on. It costs money for your tools, materials, all that stuff, insurance, licensing. So whenever people have these types of offers, you know, a lot of us are price shoppers, right? So we're used to looking for deals. When you see these types of deals, they can be red flags, because this is somebody who's going to come into your house and just upsell you. And that upsell is going to cost you.
looks around the house, even the attic. But instead of checking out the air duct system, he seems more interested in the stuff stored up there, like this pool cue case.
This guy might just steal your stuff. Like that's what I mean. Like, he's trying to make some money. So because he might only get $29 here, if you don't agree to his upsell, he might steal your pool sticks. You never know.
Finally, he takes out his flashlight and peeks inside. Total time, a couple of seconds. Take another look. In the blink of an eye, he's done.
That was a lot of work.
Down in the basement, our experts are monitoring
Crazy.
everything.
He inspected the pool cues longer than he inspected the unit.
It was time for the technician to give me his assessment.
The dust is already inside the system.
Okay. Is it dirty right now?
Yes, it is.
How could you tell?
We knew it wasn't dirty because our expert had just found some minor dust. All totaled, he wants to charge us $700 to clean and sanitize the system.
So no integrity. Like, this guy has absolutely no integrity. And I'm not saying that every contractor is like this, but you have to watch out for this. I think when they do studies, maybe 30% to 40% of contractors will kind of run this type of game on you if you do this process, this type of a sting operation. Bring somebody out, get a legit quote, and then bring out other people. You'd be surprised.
So much for that $29 special. It was time to let him know he stepped into the house of shame.
Bring the cameras
I'm
out on
not
him.
actually the homeowner. My name is Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition, and I'd like to know whether or not you were doing a bait and switch here.
It's a big
What's up,
difference,
buddy?
but that's what you have, man. The blower motor needs to be cleaned because it's dirty.
That's when our expert jumped in.
Well, I'd like to ask you how you know the blower needs to be cleaned.
Because I opened the system and checked it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
did not
didn't.
open the blower.
He offered to take us to the attic and show us the dirt, but then he does an about face, and he was out of here.
Yeah, he ran.
Next up, this guy. His company also
This
offered
guy.
a $29 deal, but after a quick look around, that
Wait, this guy also has a $29 deal. So these are red flags. If you see it, if anybody who's watching this gets a $29 deal, just run.
$29 deal went way up.
It's gonna be 235.40.
This time, we told him to go ahead and do the job. He lugged this huge vacuum
What
into
is
the
this?
house. When I'm out of sight, our experts say he's not doing much at all on the second floor.
The vacuum should be on. It's not even on.
In this room, he doesn't even pull off the vent. He just sprays the dust with compressed air.
If there's a lot of dust and stuff in there,
He's just
going
spraying
all
it
over
around the
the-
house.
And
Like,
up in
this
the
is crazy.
attic, he barely does a thing, just waves his air compressor wand for a second.
and just wiggled the wand in there like he was cleaning it. It didn't do anything. The vacuum's been off the whole time.
But when he came downstairs in front of me, it was a different story. He brings out the brushes and the big vacuum and seems to be doing a good job.
So when he gets in front of the client, he's trying to get like a tip. So he's going extra hard, right? This stuff is crazy.
You have to do this with every vent?
The reason he's removed the vent and he's putting suction on a vent is to make Lisa believe that he's done this consistently throughout the home, which he has not.
After he packed up all his equipment, it was time to ask a few questions.
I'm not really
All
the
right, buddy.
homeowner. My name's Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition. Did
I
you
know who you
actually
are.
clean everything you said you were supposed to clean?
This is kind
He
of like
was in
Dateline
no
at
mood
NBC.
to stick
It's
around.
like to catch a
Did you
predator.
just rip me off?
To catch a contractor. Maybe I should. That's all we have. It's like maybe I should start running a sting show to catch a contractor. There's just so much of this stuff out here. So hopefully you guys learned something. Once again, if you enjoy this content, subscribe. Let me send you that free training so you can get started in real estate with no cash, no credit, no nothing. Start getting deals under your belt and learning the game. Real estate will change your life. It changed mine. I'm Brian Grimes, your real estate mentor, signing off. See you next time.